Most people have experienced a gut feeling at some point. That quiet sense that something feels right or not quite right before there's a clear reason why. It can show up as a tight stomach, a flutter, heaviness, or a subtle sense of knowing. Maybe it's a drop in your stomach or a quiet no before you can explain why. That is your enteric nervous system, your body's second brain. You have over 100 million neurons lining your gut. That is more than you have in your spinal cord. Their job isn't just digestion, their job is safety. They are constantly scanning your environment and asking, is this safe? Do we have the capacity for this? When the answer is no, your body sends a signal. The body is constantly taking in information, tone of voice, facial expressions, posture, energy shifts, past experiences, and organizing it below conscious awareness. A gut feeling is often a result of that rapid processing becoming noticeable through sensation. The problem is, we are often trained to ignore that signal, to be polite, to push through the discomfort. See, this communication highway is real. It's called the vagus nerve. It's the longest cranial nerve in your body. And here is the fascinating part. 80% of the information flows up from your body to your brain. Only 20% goes down. The gut and brain are deeply connected through what's called the gut-brain axis. Your gut detects danger before your conscious brain even knows it's there. That bad feeling about a person, that's pattern recognition happening at lightning speed. In fact, the majority of serotonin, a key neurotransmitter involved in mood and emotional regulation, is produced in the gut. This helps explain why emotional experiences are often felt physically and why stress can immediately affect digestion. But how do you tell the difference between a true gut signal and just anxiety? This is the question I get asked most in therapy. Anxiety usually feels frantic, it lives in the what ifs. It feels like a spinning top in your chest or throat. It shouts. True gut intuition is different. It feels heavy, grounded. It's often quiet. It doesn't shout. It just is. It's a flat statement of fact, no or go. Gut feelings can feel very convincing because they are fast and embodied. They are shaped by memory, conditioning, and past experiences. If someone has lived through relational harm, chronic stress, or unpredictability, their nervous system may become especially sensitive to certain cues. This doesn't mean the gut is wrong, it means it has learned patterns. Sometimes those patterns are accurate reflections of present danger. Other times they're echoes of past experiences trying to keep the person safe. Learning to tell the difference isn't about ignoring the body. It's about slowing down enough to listen more clearly. So, how do we practice listening? We start with the 3-second pause. Before you say yes to that invite or sign that contract, stop. Put a hand on your stomach, close your eyes, ask yourself, does this expand me or contract me? If you feel a tightening, a shrinking away, that is a contraction. That is your enteric nervous system saying, we don't have the capacity, respect that no. If you feel a little breath of air, a sense of opening, even if it's scary, that is expansion. That is a green light from your internal safety system. Learning this language takes time, especially if you've spent years silencing it. Be patient with yourself. Your gut is your oldest ally. It has been keeping your ancestors alive for thousands of years. It is on your side. The body is not the enemy, it's a messenger. Gut feelings are not commands that must be obeyed, but signals worth understanding. When intuition is met with curiosity instead of fear, it becomes a valuable source of insight rather than confusion. Learning to work with gut feelings is really about learning to work with the nervous system, and that's a skill that can be developed with patience and compassion. Thanks for watching.